hay fever's killing me. Other than that, I'm okay.
Have some tissues.
Thanks. What are you doing?
Oh, just rearranging a few things.
Really? Can I help?
Yeah, what do you think of the couch in front of the window?
Oh, I kind of like it right where it is, but I'm not going to argue with you.
Okay, well, I just wanted to change the scenery.
Why didn't you just take a walk?
I got antsy. Lift on 3. Ready? 1, 2.
Wait a minute, Victoria.
Yeah, Dad.
I want you to know something. I just want to tell you that I'm very proud of you.
Well, thank you. I should be constructive more often. 1, 2.
Well, no, wait a minute. That's not exactly what I meant. What I meant was just the way you've handled the divorce and Jamie and all that. You've done a great job.
Thanks. I'm not very good at being a victim. Just a sec. Hello? Hello, Jamie.
I hope I'm not interrupting anything.
Why did you call?
Well, I was, I was wondering if I could come over for a while.
Is Stephen all right?
No, Stephen's just fine.
Oh, well then why?
I'd just like to talk.
Jake, I've been thinking.
Uh-oh.
I haven't heard a word from you since I paid the rent on this place.
Darn, that was 3 hours ago.
Let me remind you that you can't be playing with all these cameras and all this lighting equipment unless I pay the bills.
Cut to the chase.
Well, I'm not going to just write checks nonstop and keep silent. Lest you forget, I am your partner.
How can I forget, Donna? This was my idea in the first place.
Well, I just want to get a few things in writing before you start this whole...
Jake, how do I look?
operation.
Oh, hey, I didn't hear you come in.
Did I scare you?
A little bit. Not for long, though.
I had to ask for the afternoon off.
I know, I'm sorry, but I had to talk to you.
What's up?
You free tonight?
Are you asking me for a date?
Sort of. I was thinking about going hunting.
What?
Hunting. Here. You think you could put a tie on for the occasion?
No way.
Derek!
Forget it, Stacy. Just forget it.
I want her brought here directly from the airport. I want you greeting her at the gate, and I don't want her to talk to anybody else. Is that understood? Good.
Who is this she you've got flying in?
A visitor.
Oh, don't be cryptic, Lucas. I'm not in the mood.
Do you or do you not want to know about the Red Swan?
Of course I do.
By the end of this day, we may know the secret of that statue.
Oh, why? What's happened? Who is this who's coming in?
An associate of mine is at the airport picking up a Hannah Tuttle.
Hannah Tuttle?
Yes, she works part-time as a chambermaid.
Oh, I'm not surprised.
At the harbor and in Maine, where your father died.
Do you think she might know him?
I don't know if she knows him, but she was in his room the night before he died.
How do you know that?
I was there.
What?
Iris, I was in Maine and saw your father the night before he died.
You saw my father and you never told me?
I'm telling you now.
I can't believe this.
Iris, I knew you would be upset, and there wasn't that much to it.
Well, what were you doing in Maine?
Business.
In a resort fishing village?
Well, I knew your father was there, and I stopped by to see him.
Did you know him?
Everybody knew him.
Yes. Well, how did he seem?
He seemed fine. He said he didn't want to talk business. He was on vacation. We planned to meet in Bay City, and I left.
You were with my father and you never told me about it?
I saw the Red Swan that night.
Where?
In his room.
Well, what... I mean, well, what did he say about the Red Swan?
He said it was a gift for his wife. I admired the piece. About 5 minutes later, I left. That's all there was to it.
The next morning, he was dead.
Yes. You know, at first I thought he was fine, but then I looked back on it. I realized he was very preoccupied about something. Look, that's why I'm bringing in Hannah Tuttle. She was with him that night. Maybe she knows why he was so distracted.
I can't believe it. I can't believe that you were with my father and you never told me. I don't think I can ever trust you again.
What would you like to talk about?
Well, I just got a copy of the new divorce settlement.
How nice for you.
And I'd like to go over that with you.
Jamie, that would be a little hard for me right now. Drop it in the mail.
Well, I just want to make sure that everything is as we discussed.
Well, I can read. I'll look over it.
Yeah, well, I'd really rather go over it with you.
Jamie, if it means that much to you, I mean, sure, come on over.
Okay, great. I'll be there soon. Am I out of my mind?
I'm having company.
I gathered.
He wants to talk about the new divorce settlement.
Oh.
But actually, I think it's just a cover-up because he wants to check up on me.
Victoria?
Oh, I think I should change or maybe
Victoria?
take a shower, actually.
Victoria!
This is perfect.
Hey,
Yeah, Dad.
what's going on?
I don't know. But Jamie has that little nervous tone in his voice.
What are you gonna do?
Nothing. Seems the less I do, the more Jamie comes running.
Is that what you want?
He called me Dad.
Now, wait a minute here, Victoria. I've been through this before. I know what's going on, all right? I mean, you may think that the marriage is over, but as soon as those legal papers get served, all of a sudden, a lot of feelings get stirred up.
Let's hope.
All right, I'm gonna ask you a question, and I want a straight answer.
Shoot.
Do you want this divorce?
You and Mom got divorced. You're back together
Wait a minute,
again.
that is different.
Why? How is that different?
Your mother and I have a history, right? I make her crazy and she makes me angry,
yeah, but you're in each other's systems.
Exactly. Is that what you think is going on with you and Jamie?
I just think that my husband is having a harder time giving up than he thought he would.
I don't care what he's feeling. I want to know what you're feeling.
Jamie found out about Jake and me, and that was it. No matter how much I begged and pleaded, he wouldn't budge an inch. So it doesn't exactly depress me that he's having second thoughts.
Vicky, don't you think after all you and the Coreys have been through that maybe a fresh start might be a good idea?
Not sure.
Believe me, honey. Jamie and his family are only going to cause you pain. I'm sorry.
Excuse me, Dr. Frame?
Yes?
I'm Tess Parker. I'm the new intern in the administrator's office.
Hi, Tess. Nice to meet you.
I'm trying to get to know all the doctors on staff. If you have a couple of minutes, I'd love to talk.
Well, I don't today, Tess, but if you call my secretary, we can maybe work something out for tomorrow.
Great.
Okay.
Okay, thanks.
Sure.
Davis, telephone, please. Dr. Davis, telephone, please.
Hey, what are you doing?
I want to talk to you.
I'm busy.
Then get unbusy, okay?
Ruben,
Look, something happened yesterday. What?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You seemed really happy to see me. And then 5 minutes later, you act like I got two heads or something.
Ruben, I told you, I just couldn't make the date. That's all.
Tess, if I'm getting brushed off, I at least deserve to know why.
I heard you talking to your sister.
Me and Ronnie?
I didn't mean to eavesdrop.
But you did.
I don't want any trouble, Ruben.
What trouble?
You.
I am not going to a gallery opening.
Why not?
First of all, in answer to your other question, no, I cannot wear a tie.
Okay, you don't have to wear a tie. You wear exactly what you have on, and they'll think you're some quirky, rugged type of artist or something.
Forget it. I hate crowds.
Come on, this is a good opportunity to see who shows up at this thing, and plus we can spy on Caroline.
She's not gonna slip up in public. She's too smart.
Oh, yet she has an appraisal slip for a stolen work of art that she never saw? I don't consider that too smart.
Why don't you just let me handle this, huh?
Have you spoken to that fence again?
That fence will call if something turns up.
Well, we don't have much time. We've got to go to that gallery opening tonight.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
That's funny. I didn't hear anybody knock.
Just like you knocked at my gallery the other night?
Well, can I help you with something, Caroline? Because Cass isn't here right now.
I was looking for you. Both of you.
Here we are.
I wouldn't play so cool, Stacy, if I were you.
Well, I still don't know what you want.
You have something of mine, and I would like it back.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I spoke to the guard, Stacy, that let you into my gallery.
Mm-hmm. And?
You lied to get in.
Oh, it wasn't exactly a lie. It was more
How
like
do you
an
think it's going to appear if the defendant and his lawyer are implicated in a theft whilst he's out on bail?
What?
You've got my appraisal, and I want it back. Are you going to give it to me, or do I have to call the police and let them question the two of you?
You weren't straight with me, Reuben.
Tess, you told me that you knew all about me in New York.
I thought it was some kind of game.
You're making this all too serious.
Well, I think being on probation qualifies as serious.
Okay, all right. So I take it you heard me and Ronnie talking, right?
Why didn't you tell me?
I would have. I would have if I thought you had a reason to know.
Reuben, I can't afford to be...
To what? To be seen with me?
No, that's not it.
You know, I got lots of friends who ain't criminals, and I ain't corrupted them yet.
You don't understand.
No, I don't.
It's just that when I heard you and Ronnie talking, it reminded me of somebody I used to know.
Who?
Some guy who's real bad news, and I got sucked right on into it. This internship is very important to me, and I don't want to blow it, Reuben.
Tess, do you think I'd do anything to get you in trouble?
I don't know.
Then you don't know me at all, then, do you?
No, okay, I don't know you, but I know I don't want to get messed up like that again.
All right, so I take it you've made up your mind then, right?
I don't want to hurt you.
Oh, you don't?
This isn't getting us anywhere.
No, I ain't some walking disaster area, Tess. I got a job. I got a job, all right? I'm staying out of trouble.
Yeah, I hope so. But I don't want to be a part of it, okay?
All right, fine. Then you won't. But you ain't getting off that easy.
What does that mean?
You don't want to know me? That's fine. But before I'm through with you, you're gonna know what you're giving up.
Here you go.
Hey. Well, thank you. Cheers. Ooh.
What? I put 4 scoops of the powdered stuff in it. It's not enough.
Well, if you got a lot of insulin in the house, this is definitely enough. Oh.
How's Mom?
Oh, well, you know your mom.
You guys working things out?
We're trying.
Is she still working for you?
She's working. She's just not working for me.
Whoa, what do you mean? What's she doing?
I don't know. Top secret.
Huh?
Your mother has gotten involved in some little private business enterprise, and she won't tell me a thing about it.
What do you think it could be?
I have no idea, but rest assured, knowing your mother, it's not needlepoint shop.
No, or she's not a chef at a restaurant. We would have heard about the outbreak of food poisoning by now.
Yeah, but I do have an address, and I thought I might just pay a little surprise, is it?
Ah, well, please do tell me what it is.
I will. I just hope she hasn't gotten in over her head. You know, this all happened quite suddenly.
Hey, you wanted her out of your hair at the office.
I know. Well, she was driving me crazy. And we argued about it.
So that's when she came up with this new...
Project,
Yeah.
yes. Well, I just hope that she didn't do something
Stupid.
unwise
Ah.
just to make her point with me.
Dad, you never know. This could be the answer.
I hope so. I can't help but feel a little anxious about it, though. I can't imagine who would want a completely inexperienced professional society lady as a business partner.
You're absolutely incredible. This is gonna work. Pull the hair up off your ear a little bit.
Jake.
All right? Yeah.
Jake.
Excuse me.
What's going on here?
Donna, I'm shooting some test shots for our first video.
Truth.
I am working. This is called work.
I didn't give you money to finance this venture so you could make girly films for cable channels.
All right. First of all, this is not a film. This is a video. We tape. We do not film. Secondly, I'm doing some test shots for our first video that could put this business on its feet. And the last thing I need is a chaperone with an overactive libido.
Test shots, my bank account, Jake. I'm not an idiot. I can see exactly what you're doing with this creature.
Reigning beauty queen.
Excuse me.
Leslie, could you come here for a minute, please? Leslie Evans, this is my associate, Donna Hudson.
Hi. How do you do?
Oh, you don't recognize her?
No.
Leslie is the reigning Miss Bay City.
You are.
Yep. I won the regional finalist for the pageant in Atlantic City.
Oh. Well, how do you do? I've really never met a Miss Anything before.
Yeah, I thought you'd approve. Come on, let's go to work.
Jake, excuse me. Just excuse me. Just a minute, please. Where did you meet her?
Donna, I have my connections.
Well, I think it's a wonderful opportunity, actually, but I
don't want to hear it.
Jake, I think it's bad for our image if she's traipsing around in this little tiny bathing suit.
This little tiny bathing suit is a $700 designer original.
Jake, you're playing right into the hands of America's stereotype.
What do you want me to do? Put on a flannel nightgown?
Well, of course I don't. That don't be ridiculous, but I do.
Excuse me.
Yes.
I couldn't help overhearing.
Now, please, I'm not trying to offend you. You're beautiful. I have your best interests at heart.
This is a video of the new French swimwear fashions for 1990. The proceeds are going to charity. Most of my duties revolve around worthy causes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Hold this still, Donna, all right? Don't move. Let's get rolling.
What am I supposed to do with this?
You don't want me to answer that. Ready to go? Okay. Great.
Jake! Jake!
What?
I have an idea for a wonderful concept.
Donna, hold this still. Do somebody some good for once, okay? You look great, Rose.
I don't know what you're talking about, Caroline.
I didn't want to involve the authorities, but you leave me no choice.
Wait. You said something about an appraisal.
Yes.
Right. So what was this appraisal for?
I think you know.
Oh, really, Miss Stafford? We were just looking for you the other night.
I know what you're trying to do. You're the one who's been accused of stealing this Red Swan, and for some unknown reason, you're trying to involve me.
So this appraisal was for the Red Swan. In other words, you have an appraisal for a stolen work of art that you never saw?
I appraise art all the time, and Mrs. Corey asked me to do it.
Well, that must have been tough homework for you, considering you didn't have the piece in question.
I'm not going to get a straight answer out of either of you, am I?
Oh, we'd like to help you.
This isn't over. And I don't think I'd risk a trespassing citation if I was out on bail.
Well, thank you very much for your concern, Caroline. We'll see you tonight.
The gallery opening tonight is invitation only.
Oh, I know. We'll be there.
I just said.
Oh, I know what you said. It's just that, see, Cass can't go, so he gave me his invitation. No objections.
None. I just hope that you'll feel comfortable there.
Well, I hope so, too.
Stacy, you're playing a very dangerous game.
Good night, Caroline.
Good night.
definitely hiding something.
Yeah, she is.
So are you gonna come to that gallery with me tonight or what?
I don't have much of a choice now, do I? I've got to keep an eye on you.
Great. Hello, Winthrop and Edwards. Yes, he is. Who's calling, please? Could you hang on one moment? It's for you.
Nobody knows that I'm here.
Well, Lucas does. My arm is breaking!
What?
My arm is falling off!
Just one more minute, all right? You are incredible. This suit is incredible.
You're making this easy, Jake.
What is it gonna... I told you to hold that, Donna. What are you doing?
Jake, I'm not a servant.
You said you wanted to get involved. I'm involving you.
This isn't gonna work.
Donna, I'm just trying to show you what goes on. This is show business, like it or not.
Jake, got a minute? I need to show you the next swimsuit.
Sure. I'll be right there. Why don't you stay and rest your arm?
Surprise! Hey, oh, look at this.
What are you doing
This is-
here?
Well, I just thought I'd stop by and take a look at your new office here.
How did you find me?
Actually, I saw a address written on the pad next to the phone, so I figured, what the heck, I'd check it out. Well, look at this. What do you do here? What's this camera for? Who shoots this camera? Huh?
Hey, Michael, how you doing? Take a look around.
Jake.
Jamie, I'm in the sunroom.
Hi. What the?
What do you think?
It's different.
Well, now, what do you think of this pattern? I thought it would look great over the window.
Well, play it. Be careful, okay? Just be careful.
I'm fine. What's the matter?
Nothing's the matter. Just a little surprise, that's all.
Well, I thought you agreed to give me the house in the divorce settlement. I thought I could do anything I wanted.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want to do. Sure, of course. It's just,
What?
I don't know. I always kind of liked this place just the way it was.
I did too. I designed this place thinking that you and I would grow old in it together. I guess you never know. My hero.
You should be more careful.
Story of my life.
Yeah, well, you shouldn't be doing something like this alone.
I wasn't alone.
I just don't want to see you get hurt.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Hey, could you do me a favor?
Sure.
My
What?
dad and I were going to move this couch before, but we got to talking and we couldn't do it, so.
Where do you want it?
By the window?
Really?
No good.
Well, that's great. That's just great. When we do this, now, just don't lift it up because you might hurt your back.
Oh, no, I can't drag it, otherwise Bridget will have my head.
Far better that than traction, okay?
Fine. I'll push, you pull.
As always.
Oh, you think you're being pretty funny, don't you?
On three, okay?
Okay, ready?
One,
1, 2.
2, 3. I can't believe I did that. Don't you dare laugh.
Are you all right?
No, I'm serious. Don't laugh.
Wouldn't dream of it.
Okay. How about I pull and you push?
Okay. Fine, Mr. Doctor.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay.
Okay.
Go. Oh, my.
I don't believe this thing. What do they stuff it with? Lead? Bowling balls? My goodness.
I don't know. It's not working. Oh, maybe I should just leave it right where it is.
Oh, I like that idea.
Thanks for trying.
Oh, no problem.
Well, you're right. How could this place get any better than it already is?
Do you remember the first time you brought me over here?
Last New Year's Eve.
Now, was it a whole year? Has it been a year?
Time flies when you're having fun.
You had just bought the place, and we had no furniture. There was no furniture here at all.
Do?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, that was a good time. It really is a great house. I'm glad you bought it. Totally impulsive as usual, of course.
Well, I've spent my whole year hoping and taking chances. Why should tonight be any different? Well,
Well, what?
now that I've decided not to move the couch anywhere, let me see the divorce papers.
Now?
Yeah. Well, that's why you came over here in the first place, isn't it?
Now I get it.
Do you?
Yeah, well, Jake... Sorry, Jake is your partner.
Yes.
I can't help myself. I just never saw that scene of the day.
Yeah, well, I made Donna an offer she couldn't refuse.
I'll bet you did. Yeah, what was it?
This is strictly business.
Oh, I'm sure it is.
And I'm trying very hard to overcome all of the personal difficulties that I've had.
Right, right. Well, what do you do here?
Well, this is the first video production house in Bay City.
Really?
Yeah, I was trying to explain to Donna that it should catch on. I mean, people don't have to traipse all the way to Chicago if they want to shoot a commercial or a promo, whatnot.
I think that's a great idea.
You do?
You do?
Yeah, I do. I think you're very talented at what you do. I think that there's a need for it in Bay City. You guys should clean up.
Thank you.
Well, that's why I was willing to provide the financing immediately, because I recognized that it was a very sound idea.
I just have one question, though. What exactly is it that you do here?
Well, I'm part of the creative process, and actually, we're still working on the specifics of that.
Right, I see. Well, did you have like a staff?
No,
No,
not yet.
Ah, so you must do then maybe all the phone calls, answering the phones?
No, I don't. Jake and I are partners. We're equal partners.
Equal partners. Yeah. Well, then, as equal partners, what exactly are you working on?
We're working on a video, a very top quality video right now.
Jake, is this too much?
No.
Did she say too much?
This is Miss Bay City of 1989.
It's obviously a very good year. Well, I guess I should say good luck. Good luck, and actually, don't forget about Caroline's party tonight, all right? I'll see you there.
Well, oh, Michael, I will be there.
We're pretty busy here. I need my partner.
Oh, well, in that case, I wouldn't take you away from your work, honey. I'll give Caroline your regrets, all right?
No,
don't bother
Michael,
to call. I'll just
Michael,
expect you late. Bye.
Michael,
There you go.
No, you hold your own damn fan.
Wait a minute. Wait. What happened to us being equal partners?
We'll do that tomorrow. You don't think I'm going to let my husband go to that Australian hussy's art gallery opening unescorted, do you? Oh, Leslie, that print really doesn't work on you.
I don't know how to thank you for paying my bail, Lucas.
Hey, I told you I wanted to help.
I'm not sure why.
Forget that. Anything new on the search?
The search? I have some leads.
Anything I can help you with?
I'll let you know.
All right. Good luck. If you need my help, call me.
Thanks. You don't have to carry on like that. I wasn't going to tell him anything.
I know. I just don't trust him.
He pretty much sounds like he's on the level to me.
Yeah, well, how did he know where you were then?
He took a wild guess. You are my lawyer.
No, I think that he had you tailed.
You are really starting to sound like a gangster's maul. You know that?
Well, you can't be too careful.
Look, Lucas hasn't done anything but save my neck. I owe him.
Not until we find out that he isn't involved in this theft.
Well, you sounded pretty sure about Caroline.
I'm not ruling anybody out, least of all Lucas.
Lucas does not have the statue.
Well, if he doesn't have the statue, why is he getting involved?
Well, I decided that maybe you might be right.
I am.
He wants it. He thinks I want to find it first.
Iris, I didn't tell you about your father
Yes?
because everything you looked at, everything you saw reminded you of him.
Of course it does.
I didn't want to be just another reminder of your loss. I wanted to be more than that.
Why are you bothering to tell me that now?
Because I know how much you want the Red Swan.
And you think that this chambermaid might recognize you, or what?
I just want to be free to tell her that I saw her in Mac's room that night.
Is that who you were talking to on the telephone?
No.
Is that all you're going to tell me?
I thought you wanted my help.
I do. I have to know why that red swan meant so much to Daddy.
Then let me do it my way.
Lucas, we do everything your way.
Don't do everything my way, not everything.
Do you have an ulterior motive for helping me?
Look, I've told you I was always fascinated by the legend of that statue. I would love to know what happened to it.
Well, Rachel seems to think that it was Daddy's last message to her.
Well, Rachel may need to believe that. Mac may just have liked the piece and bought it. End of story.
I don't know. I think he was trying to tell us something. I think that there was something he wanted us to know before he died.
We'll find out. I promise.
We will?
Yes. Unless you don't think you can trust me anymore.
I don't see why I should. But I do.
Would you like me to take a message? Yeah, if you leave your name and number, then I could try. Hello? Hello? People are so weird.
Mm-hmm. You said a mouthful.
Ruben, are you trying to get me in trouble?
Mm-mm. But it's about time for you to go to school.
Ruben.
Come on.
I just started this job and I've spent half my day talking to you.
Yeah, you talked, but you didn't listen. Now sit down. Sit down.
Make it quick, okay?
You want to know who I am?
Did I say that?
Well, you said you don't know me. Well, now you're about to learn. Now, my whole life is in this box.
Your life is in a shoebox.
Yeah. Where you keep yours at?
Hurry up, please.
All right. Here.
What's this?
That is my arrest and conviction record. Now, if you notice, they don't compare me to Al Capone.
Ruben.
Now, here, these are the rules to my probation. If you notice, again, I have never been late or absent, other than the time I ran away to New York City.
Oh, great.
Okay, now, this is my high school diploma from a real high school.
Ruben, what's the point of this?
I graduated. I barely graduated, but yes, I did graduate. Here, these are the letters I got. 2 years in basketball. I was the best skinner they had since some guy 20 years ago. Let's see. This is me when I was 8 years old. My mom said I used to have, like, the look of the devil in my eye. So, I guess my problem is genetic, right? But I'm working on it.
Is that a dead bird you're holding?
Well, I didn't kill it. Anyhow, this is a letter my grandmother gave me when I turned 16 years old.
Dear Ruben, happy 16th birthday. You can be whatever you want to be. I'll always love you, Grandma.
She did, too. She died about 2 years ago. Let's see.
What's this?
That. I came second place in the talent show.
What did you do?
I had a stand-up. I lost to some girl who played the marimba. Can you believe that? I think she was the daughter of one of the judges.
Yeah, of course she was.
Oh, wow. I got a big mouth. It's a funny mouth, but I got a big mouth.
Ruben, why are you showing me all this stuff?
Well, for the first time in my life, I want to be honest. I don't want to lie.
Why is it so important to you?
I want you to know everything about me. I mean, for better or for worse. And if you like me, which I think you do, then I just want to be honest with you and up front.
Okay.
So, do you have any plans for tomorrow night?
I can change them.
Got to, didn't I?
I want to take it real slow, Ruben.
Slow? Slow is my middle name. If you want to be slow, then we can be slow.
I'm not kidding.
You're on.
Lucas wants you to find the Red Swan.
We come from the same place, Lucas and me. He knows what kind of life I lead. He knows I can work the inside.
Well, then why doesn't he just try to hire you himself?
I don't know.
Maybe he thinks that if you find the Red Swan, that you'll give it to him in thanks for him bailing you out of jail.
I don't know that either.
What is it with this Red Swan? Why does everybody want this thing?
Money.
Does Lucas think that that's why you want it?
Maybe. Or maybe he knows I need it more than anybody else, because if I don't find that thing, I can't get free.
No, because I'm gonna get you out of this.
I can't prove anything unless I find it. My life is on hold.
Not your whole life.
That's where you're wrong.
Eric.
I have to go.
Wait a second. You said that you were gonna come with me tonight to the gallery.
Don't worry. I'll meet you there later.
Promise me?
I swear it. I'm gonna go out the back way.
Be careful.
Yeah.
You're early.
Is that a problem?
You're the problem, Michael.
What's wrong?
You were supposed to look after Stacy Winthrop and that Derek character.
Caroline, they are the least of our problems.
Now what?
Is this the guest list for the opening?
Yes.
Lucas is coming?
I expect so.
I thought you wanted out of this thing.
I do.
Well, then why did you invite Lucas?
I thought that you'd be pleased.
I am, actually. We can get a lot more done with him here.
I am running a legitimate business here, you know, Michael.
Yes, I know that.
You do?
Yeah, I just think it's funny.
I don't think anything to do involving this mess is funny.
Caroline, is this opening tonight a cover?
How dare you?
Well?
I was really enjoying buying and selling my artwork and managing a few clients. Then you come into my life and turn everything upside down.
Don't you think it's just a little funny that the Red Swan gets stolen and then doesn't turn up?
I don't know.
I mean, what good is it if somebody's not selling it? If somebody's not making a profit?
I don't know. None of my contacts deal in stolen art.
Well, I guess you never know who to trust, do you?
No, you never do. Hi.
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 What are you doing here?
Jake decided he didn't need me after all.
Well, he seems so sure that he'd need you for the rest of the night. I'm actually surprised to see him.
Yes. Good, thank you. They're sending her up, so let me do the talking. She's probably scared and confused, okay?
Hannah Tuttle.
Mrs. Tuttle, thank you for coming.
Miss, no need to thank me. You're paying me. You sent that private jet.
Hello, I'm Iris Wheeler. I'm Matt Corey's daughter.
Sorry about your father.
Well, thank you. Did you know him very well?
No.
When did you see him last?
Night before.
Before he died.
Yeah, made up his room.
And he was there and you spoke to him?
Oh, he was there. We talked.
About what?
I was pleased. Hannah, may I call you Hannah?
Oh, that's my name.
Good. Why don't we sit down?
Uh-huh.
Something to drink?
Oh,
I was wondering, Hannah, did you notice anything unusual that night?
I don't quite get your meaning.
Well, I was thinking about a piece of sculpture.
Oh, that red bird?
Yes.
That was the weirdest thing I ever did see.
Did he say anything about it?
Didn't talk much. He were...
You were what? Were what?
He was upset.
Well, how did you know? Did he say something?
Well, night before he passed away, he called me to his room.
He called you?
Yes. We'd met earlier, mind you, when I was in making up the room. He remembered my name. Not many people do.
It's typically Daddy.
Well, what did he say?
Well, I get there, and he asks me if I wouldn't mind being a witness.
Witness?
Well, he asked me if I would watch him put his name to some piece of paper. And then he asked me if I would sign mine underneath, where it said witness by.
And you did this?
No reason not to.
Hannah, what were the papers?
Now, I've never been one to stick my nose into other people's business.
Oh, of course. Was there anything else?
Well, yes. He thanked me.
That's it?
Well, he put the papers away, of course.
Hannah, where did he put the papers?
underneath that bird, there was this little door. You never would know it was there.
He put the papers that you signed inside the Red Swan.
Well, it's exactly as we agreed with Mr. Ives.
You sure?
Yep. I'll show my copy to my lawyer, and it will all be settled.
Will it?
What do you mean?
You know, we weren't together all that long, but boy, we sure made a lot of memories, didn't we?
That's what they are. You can't live on them.
No, you can't do that. But you also can't deny they're not there.
Comes the time when you have to let go.
Yeah.
You both have our wedding rings on.
Yeah.
I guess it's time we take them off. Here. This was your great-grandmother's. You should have it back. Maybe you'll have better luck next time around. And
why are you doing this right now?
I see no reason to postpone it. Here's the wedding ring.
I don't want it.
Jamie, you paid for it. You should have it. Keep it.
I don't want it.
I see no reason to drag this out any longer.
Keep it. Just keep it.
You're coming back.
What happens this fall on AMC One Life GH? Maurice Bernard, Rebecca Buddock, and Cassie DePaiva tell you. Cameron Matheson and Nancy Lee Grahn host SoapNet reveals ABC Soap Secrets. Next on SoapNet.